but that would mean that in your theory or the flat Earth theory, that Antarctica is like on one side and everything else is on the other side.
So is it like
So you're saying that wherever you are on the planet, it's totally on the other side of Antarctica. Like Antarctica is on the left or the right, and on the right, and then everything else is on the left. And then Antarctica is so big that it's as big as everything else on the planet.
But if it's flat, can't you fall off on each side?
Not well. Her thing is, no. You make a valid point, but is the theory that Antarctica surrounds the entire planet?
It can't surround if it's flat.
It could if it's flat but a circle and not a sphere. Listen. I'm just playing devil's advocate because I don't believe.
I don't know. I didn't know that people really thought this way. I felt like.
You know who's been on flat Earth?
No, I tell you, once I meet somebody or hear something, I go down a fucking rabbit hole.
It's the rabbit hole.
Yeah,
Lord Jamar from Brand Nubian is a flat earther.
Yeah, and that's the flat earther. Like, that's weird. I want to be a flat earther, so I have to find all the facts about it. I just want to be a flat earther just so I can say I'm not because I really believe it, just because I want to say, oh, I'm a flat earther.
I'm flat earther, bro.
And mess up someone's like, what?
But because the thing with flat Earth, one of the things that they said with the flat Earth thing is that they're like, okay, well, if it's not flat, then how come when you go up into the sky and you escape the atmosphere, you don't see any stars in any of the video recordings? And I'm like, but that doesn't make any sense because when you're on Earth, you can see them, and they're like, well, that's the firmament. And I'm like, but wouldn't you have to pass it if you went and went out into space? And they're like, that's why they never went out into space. And I have like another reason why I think that we haven't gone past a certain point, like going to the moon, and that's only because of the Van Allen belt, and that's a scientific thing. It's a radioactive belt that surrounds the planet. That if you pass
everything to keep looping.
Yeah, but supposedly there's a window, like there's like a hole in it that they supposedly fly through to get off planet. Mm-hmm. But that doesn't make sense.
I just want to know, where do you fall off at? Like if I if I get on a cruise ship, because I remember when I was a teacher, I showed like a spoof, like an educational spoof, like the world is round, and then I want to say it was almost like Christopher Columbus, but I and like they were the three boats and they were on it, and then because they thought the boat was flat, they fell off. Check me out, baby.
I don't know.
With my red lips.
Because TMI. But the thing that bugs me out about the whole flat Earth thing is that it literally spits in the face of like the women who were in Hidden Figures, who actually did the mathematics to calculate the path of the ships that went out into the atmosphere or the outer atmosphere.